there's 29 counties in New York State that will be affected by this, as well as hundreds of other counties and communities across the country. So this is a very significant event for New York State and for our local region.
That's why Gutman and Chautauqua County and other area emergency planners are now jointly discussing this once-in-a-lifetime, truly cosmic event with the eclipse, way beyond solar glasses giveaways. Gutman says he's spoken with people who experienced an eclipse firsthand in places like rural Kentucky in 2017. One of his dispatchers and police reports.
He relayed a story that he was in a rural community, watched the event, and upon leaving, it took, I believe he said, 11 hours to go 10 miles. Reading a lot of the after action reports that I found online, it talks about significant increases in calls for service for police, fire, EMS, and hospitalizations. And with all that added traffic, it's just easy to assume that there will be a heavy increase in vehicular-based incidents.
That's because many visitors, we'll call them eclipsers, will travel to experience it firsthand. Some projections of 1 million people coming into this area for the eclipse. Gutman compares his level of preparedness planning like advising residents and visitors to prepare for a winter storm.
So traffic is going to be the biggest concern that we have, and all the related issues regarding from traffic.
And for schools, just about all districts in Erie County, with the exception so far of Buffalo City schools, will be closed that day, April 8th, which will be an extension of their normal week-long spring break the week before.
A lot of it is safety. The point of totality is supposed to be around 3:30, which is around the time a lot of our kids are getting off buses or walking home or whatever.
And for Niagara Falls schools?
Now our plan is to have a half day of school and dismiss students at noon, knowing that the eclipse is going to appear in Niagara Falls around 3:17 in the afternoon. However, we are still contemplating that.
Okay, Superintendent Laurie says also let's factor in here. Niagara Falls, we all know, premier tourist destination, where a lot of people maybe go to watch this. Yeah, up there, that's right. So he says he'll announce probably by January whether or not Niagara Falls schools will close down.
I know there's been some question about Buffalo schools.
Oh, yeah.
What do we know about that so far?
Well, D breaking news, as they say. Okay, they tell us their calendar was made up to include April 8th as an instruction day, but they are aware of logistical issues. It is being discussed right now whether to close or, quote, I like this, explore an alternative solution, end quote. So stay tuned. For other districts, check the district website calendars. We're only 6 months away. We better hurry it up.
It's gonna go fast. And we have to say, patent pending on the term eclipsers.
Yeah, I just came up with that.
Ron Plants came up with that. All right, Ron, thank you.